A big question you might ask yourself is how often should I even train? And honestly, the answer to that is very simple. Just if it's your priority, if fighting is your priority, then just train as much as possible. Like you should literally create your schedule just around training. Now, what if you have school, work, for example? Well, then maybe honestly consider maybe getting a job that, for example, when you're training is in the evening, then you work in the morning. So you wake up earlier, but then it doesn't interfere with the training times at your gym. And if you're in school, honestly, just look for a gym that has evening times so that it doesn't collide with school. And for me, it's actually that I can only train 3 times a week because my parents say so. Because I have to focus on school, and honestly, right now, like I'm still kind of in the beginning phase, anyways. So it's not really that big of a deal. But once I actually start taking some fights, I'm probably gonna train every day. And maybe if you're like really serious about this, you also might want to consider maybe training twice or even 3 times a day. Like train once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening, for example. But that's if you're like already like really serious about this, or maybe you're already like a bit further ahead in your fighting journey. And so yeah, if you actually don't really have work right now, like maybe kind of jobless and you're not really in school, honestly, what I would say is first just create training times that you can really be consistent with. Like for example, let's say you train once every day at from 6 to 8 p.m. If you can keep that consistent every time, then go with that. And then like when you get a new job, then you can just make sure that that job doesn't interfere with your training times. So that's what I would do in terms of that if I were in that position. And right now, I'm still in school, so I'm just training in the evening 3 times a week. Still have to focus on it. We'll see how it's going to be in the future. Maybe in 2 or 3 years, I will have some more time to really focus on fighting more, and also when I'm maybe taking my first fights. Yeah. So really, there's not much to that. That's actually everything I have to say for this video. So yeah, I hope this helped you a bit, and see you next time. I also wanted to mention real quick that I do one-on-one coaching calls. Right now, they're really just for guys who want to start out in fighting or are currently starting out. And to book a call with me, you can just go to the link in the description and put it into the search bar to get to the site. And in the future, once the channel has grown a bit, and it's a bit bigger, then you will actually be able to click it and you don't have to type it in manually anymore.